of Lock Love Salon, Lock Love Styles. That's at 402 8th Street Northeast here in Washington, D.C. He is from Philadelphia, came here, started from scratch, and now he has the #1 natural hair care salon here in the DMV. Welcome to the show, Solly.
Thanks. This is great.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to have you here. Lock Love is one of the premier salons. It is the premier natural hair care salon in the DMV. You came from Philly. Tell us about this. Tell us about your background.
Okay, so I came from a very different background. Actually, I came from a very different background. Initially, I started, working in social service, and so I did youth health advocacy for years, 8 years, and I did research for University of Penn School of Medicine. I worked with intravenous drug use and research studies. And then for 1 year, I was a campaign manager for a state representative in Philadelphia. Before I took a really bad corporate job out of nowhere, and it was so bad that I realized I wasn't cut for that kind of work. And while keeping the job, I took on an opportunity at a shop, which is where I learned hair.
In Philly?
In Philly.
Okay.
And then, just from there, I didn't really realize the shop I was at, but it was like one of the top shops in the country. So when I came to DC, I was just mimicking what I'd learned. I'd learned when I got here that what they were doing was premium and a cut above the rest. Mm-hmm. And so it's kind of like just matter of fact that we started kind of ahead of, other shops. And it wasn't until clients start coming and saying things like, 7 years ago, wow, you have online scheduling and stuff, that I even realized things like that were unusual. You know what I mean?
Well, always go premium. I admire Solly. He has the best nuggets of wisdom. He is motivational. So when he's speaking, I'm going to just be repeating things that I've learned from him. Always go premium. Never second guess your worth or your gift or your talent. Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go. So you came to DC, and one thing I admire about you is that you put the work in. Mm-hmm. In order for you to have what you have, you had the talent, you had the gift, you came here, but in order to promote, and you tell this story, and I love this story, how did you promote when you first got here to DC?
Okay, so when I spoke about being a youth health advocate, that actually started as an outreach worker, and we were the #1 outreach team in Philadelphia. We actually taught other youth organizations across the country how to do effective outreach, and we were doing difficult outreach. In the hood, talking to people that didn't want to talk to us about sexual health, and doing it anyway. So being somebody who understood outreach and how to do it effectively, it was really easy to get on the metro, not know anybody here, and walk through trains with a card, but not just any card. If you have a credit card in your wallet, I got credit card, stock, business cards, and I got a full photo shoot. That's what he means by I've never, I always shoot for the stars. And so when people got our business cards, sometimes they came just because they believed that anybody that had a business card that looked like that had to be serious enough to sit in their chair. And so that's how we got started.
That's something that my father told me as well. Anything that you're serious about, have a business card. If I talk to somebody, they're like, oh, I'm this and I'm that. And I say, oh, okay, let me get your business card. And they don't have one. It is an instant flag to me that they're not serious. Or they just gave it out. But you have to weigh it. That's my first flag to see if somebody is truly serious about what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. And now I never had business cards. It's horrible.
That's amazing. Talk about the salon. You started out in Silver Spring.
Mm-hmm. So we started out in Suitland, Maryland, because I did research, and It said that I do natural hair, and it said that the richest black county in America was, or one of the richest black counties in America, top 2, is PG County. So I Googled that, and then I found a shop in PG County, and I applied for it, and I got the job. But that job was in Suitland. it wasn't until I moved here that I realized that wasn't the area that I was reading about. And shortly after that, I moved into DC, and then everything just, was uphill from there. And very random, weird kind of opportunities. I was in a bar, actually. Yeah, this is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
You had to think about it for a minute. I
Yeah.
was in a bar.
So I was in a bar, like feeling depressed because of where I was at, and I don't drink my sorrows away. I never did that before, but this was the first time. I was in a new city. I'm like, what have I done? I'm in the wrong area. You're a failure. You know what I mean? I'm bad on myself, and so I went to drink my sorrows away, and I sat next to a girl. Who was actually, to shorten the story, I told this girl as I was getting, a little tipsy, I told this girl her hair was very nice. But I told her, but I could do a better job. And just because, as you get tipsy, you become friendly and start talking to people.
Yeah, liquid courage.
Yeah. And it just so happens the girl she was in the shop at the bar with was her hairstylist. So she leaned over to her and told her what I said, and the girl started cussing me out.
No.
And I got nervous because I'm from Philly, so I was thinking next somebody's going to come and fight me. You know what I mean? She's texting her cousins.
Oh my God.
But I gave her a business card and I said, I apologize. I told her I was new to the city, and while she actually wasn't texting, she was looking up my business. She looked me up online. I didn't know what she was doing. And then she leaned up and she told the girl, he is actually better than me. And she offered me a job at that moment to work in her shop. So that following week, I left Suitland and I started working for her. And that was like right off Thomas Circle, 14th Street.
That is, and pay attention to the signs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and take advantage of them. That was an amazing backstory. So you worked in Suitland, and then you went to Silver Spring. And how long were you there before you moved to Capitol Hill, where you are now?
I was in Silver Spring for about 3.5 years. And everything for us has just been very connected. Became a time with that shop where things just weren't, were kind of falling apart in DC. A client of mine who apparently always wanted me in his shop but never was bold enough to say something, once I mentioned to them that there were some problems, he said, just come to my shop. So that was Silver Spring. And with, we were in a room. You were there. That room was small, a teeny room. We had a dryer in a closet. This place was so small, but people loved it. And we moved out of that very small room.
Shout out to Millennium. Yeah.
We moved out of that very small room into, our 2-story courtyard in Capitol Hill, and it's lit.
Yes, it is lit. It is lit. You need to go. Do we have pictures
I wanted to do
of
that
the?
since I've watched your show every time.
Normally, I have my noisemakers over here.
I know,
but I didn't,
that's what I was
I
looking
know.
for.
I'm gonna get them up a little later. Yeah. Do we have images of the salon? This is the upstairs shampoo room. Oh, it's just so tranquil. And those chairs are ergonomically designed, and they have a little pillow in the inside for you to rest your head on, so your neck doesn't break while you're getting your hair shampooed.
You can see them.
Oh, the little pillows? Mm-hmm. Oh, I love those pillows. Let's see. Yeah, that's the shampoo room. And then, close up pillow. Thanks, Jacob. Jacob is the best engineer ever created in history. Do we have any other images?
That's all you gave me.
Oh, no.
If I could conjure them, I would.
Okay. Well, I have some. It's in the other email. But once again, we're at 402 8th Street Northeast. What type of services do you provide? Let's talk about. Okay, we're going to talk about this real quick and then move along. DC hair. What needs to happen? Natural hair care.
Well, there are several things. I think that too often stylists move towards trying to not work with their clients when they're not in their chair. So not really educating them on how to maintain their hair at home, ways that they can, restyle their own hair, ways that they can do things in order to, if they can't get to the shop, maybe money is short. What can they do in their own time? So first, I would say one of the issues is where people are getting information from. YouTube is a major place where people are walking in shops, ruining the lives of stylists across the country because they're learning everything they know from people on YouTube. And you know who's on YouTube? Anybody.
Because they're doing goat cheese detoxifications on your scalp and eyebrows.
And they're doing maintenance with bee pollen
and honey.
It's like anything can happen online, and you can't really discern, if you're not a professional, what makes sense and what doesn't. So one of the issues is I think people are going to too many unverified sources sources for information about their hair. So have a conversation with a professional. It doesn't seem like that's happening a lot. Also, one of the basic principles for me is just common sense. So if you're going to somebody and you're starting locks, for example, and they're telling you that you don't need to shampoo your hair for 6 to 9 to 10 months. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Have you ever not shampooed your hair in your entire life that long? Did your mother ever tell you not to shampoo your hair for any reasonable amount of time? We've never done that before. A lot of the times people are doing things that just, why are you putting that in your hair? What is that, glue? Why are you putting wax in your hair?
But people have come to the salon with things
with
like
glue,
that, aloe
glue,
plants.
aloe, just everything, just anything. Bee pollen, honey.
And they're like,
glue,
fix me.
Never shampooed for months, just whatever. Thank God that's the door blows open, and that's rare that we'll have situations like that, because we really actually have a very special kind of clientele that are very meticulous and very particular. We have the cream of the crop, and they won't have anything but excellence, and that's what we provide. So we have a really great environment in the shop with the clients we have. We actually have a really good pool.
We do. We have an amazing pool.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for those pictures. We have some more images of just stylings that we've done, that you've done. We're going to come back with my guest co-host who finally made it. Yay! Frankie's here. We're going to come back with Frankie French. She's going to join us at the desk. We're going to talk about some current events in the news. And we'll be right back with Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Thank you, Solly Watts.
Thank you.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen Vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea.
And we are back.
Hey.
Yay! Trying to hear my little. Is that it?
I like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh my God, Frankie!
Hi.
Welcome!
I know it seems like I'm on CPT, but I promise I wasn't. Like, I super promise. I left my house an hour and 15 minutes. Well, actually, an hour and a half early before the show, and I should have been here earlier, but people were being stupid. So, you know, how dumb people are. Fine, I'll take accountability. I was late, okay? Jesus. You stared into my soul. God, you gave me black wife eyes.
No, listen.
You know the black wife look? Only black wife give that look. That without saying anything.
Right.
though.
I'm gonna just wait for you to tell the truth.
Right. They burn the truth out of your soul with their eyes.
Telling
Yeah.
you. Yo, black people are the only. Black people have their own time. I don't see why
Oh,
they
for
can't
sure.
be on time. Like,
Right, we do.
CP time.
I won't lie, we do.
Why can't you be on time? Not you personally, but just black people. And black
Well, it
people.
feels very direct to me. Okay.
I know. It's like you're at church and the preacher is ministering, and you're like, I feel like he's talking to me because I
right.
was late.
Right, because
yeah.
I was hoeing last night. I feel like this he said these hoes ain't loyal. He was talking to me. Jesus was speaking to me through him.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you'll be late for your own funeral?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yes,
black people.
I've
That
heard
was made after black people.
Oh, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
I would like to actually be fashionably late to my own funeral. That would be so fierce. Like,
That would be so. And then you
everyone's
walk
there
in.
and I saunter in dead.
Right, you know
What? Beat literally to death? Hello. Hello. Okay. So
for
cute.
52 funerals and a wake.
Okay. Okay.
Yo,
that would
weekend
be so
at
cute.
Bernie's, weekend at Frankie's.
What? That would be so cute.
That would be hilarious.
Okay. On my
So
birthday
we
too.
have some
Okay, anyway.
slight little. What? First of all, Frankie, tell
Yeah.
me, give me some backstory about you, right quick, because you're phenomenal.
Oh my God! Shut your face.
I look up to you as a comedian.
Stop it.
You're getting it
Keep
done.
going.
Oh my God. You're always at DC Improv. You're always at the Draft House. You're always. What have you got going on?
I have some pretty cool stuff coming up soon. So this weekend, for example, I'll be at Stand Up New York for 2 shows on Saturday.
NYC, where's that? Stand Up New York.
It's in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, Stand Up New York. It's one of their major clubs.
Okay.
I love. It's like a second home for me at this point. And they invite me every month to do a couple spots, which is nice.
Because they should.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Aren't I?
And then, so you guys also know that the Sunday, is when Chappelle opens at Radio City Music Hall.
Oh, wow.
So, of course, me being who I am, I'm going to be beating them streets, just trying to accidentally run into Dave. Like, that's going to happen. That's my Friday night plans.
Because if I see
that's gonna
one
be
more picture of you and Dave Chappelle, I'm going to croak. Like,
Well, I love it.
She just gets these pictures with him, like, randomly. I'm
Oh,
like,
you met him?
Yeah, he's phenomenal. He's amazing. He's incredible.
he is amazing. Shout out to
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
And then August 11th. So background, I started comedy 4.5 years ago. Kind of accidentally. I know that sounds like, well, how do you accidentally start standing on a stage in front of people? My fake ass sister called me one day. I was like, hey, DC Improv is doing this stand-up class. We should take it. Because she's an actress. And I had not been doing anything. I was just a mom at home, not doing anything creative. So I'm like, okay, well, this is a way for me to break out of my humdrum life and do something exciting. I'll do it with you. $250 later, she never signed up. So exactly, right? So I'm like, now I'm doing this thing that I had no interest in doing.
Oh, she got you good. But everything
But I'm
happens for a
so
reason.
right. I'm so glad she did.
Yep.
So I went and did the class, and then after the first time I got on stage, that was it. Like I had to just keep getting back on stage.
It's addictive. People don't
Yeah.
realize that it is truly addictive. Once you get that first laughter, it's like
Yeah.
crack.
Oh my
Comedy
God.
crack.
Yeah, and when you have those nights, like I'm sure you've had, I've seen you have these nights where you're literally just on fire. You can do no wrong on that mic. You know what I'm talking about? And it's not just laugh; it's these waves and roars of laughter of people just like throwing their laughter into your spirit. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, for real? You're like a little kid at Thanksgiving that farts and everybody laughs, and you're like, well, check this out. And you just take a dump on the floor next. You know? That's what comedy is like, kids. So after I got bit by the bug, I actually quit 6 months in because I was spending so much time away from my family.
And you have
And
a
the-
beautiful family. Shout out
Oh,
to your
thanks
family.
to
She has
Bootsy.
the most beautiful family.
Yeah, well, they're the worst. I love them so much. They suck so hard. But
I like the
love
dichotomy
them.
of that. She has the most beautiful family. There's the worst.
They are the worst. Well, because they're so dope, but they check me constantly in my life. You know what I mean? Like
Right, so you're never out of line.
No, I'm always out of line. 100% of the time I am out of line. But they'll force me to admit it and to own it. You know what I mean? And I dig that. Especially my daughter. She's literally me shrunk down to a slightly smaller human.
I love your daughter. She's amazing. Your
Yeah.
husband is amazing. Your son is amazing. I don't know if I've
Yeah.
met your other kids. Do you
No, so I have stepkids too.
Okay.
And they're fantastic and just stupid, beautiful kids.
I met one the other night, right?
Yeah.
We were with John Yeager.
John Yeager at FQB in
Yep.
Fairfax.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was an amazing show.
That was
Shout
a
out
great
to
show.
John.
That was fun.
How do y'all do it so often? Y'all do shows like several
Solly
times
loves you,
a
by the
week.
way.
Who?
Solly.
Oh, I
He
know.
oh
I
my
know.
God.
Haywood has a funny story. When he came to you to get his hair done, and he mentioned that he was a comic, and you're like, do you know this girl that has the color purple joke? Booty Mama, Mama Booty.
Oh my God, that's
I
so
think her name is
horrible.
Frankie, and he was like, man, F Frankie French. She's like, yeah, I know her. so yeah, he was like, but I'm a comic too.
Yeah, I've called comedians your name while they were performing.
I-
on.
Paris.
Love that. Paris, you know I love you, girl, but
Oh, I
that
felt
makes
so
me feel so
bad.
good.
Shout out to Paris
It makes me
Sachet.
feel so good.
We're actually going to be at Ben's Chili Bowl today.
Oh, tonight. That's
Ben's
right.
Upstairs at
Yeah.
8:30. Come out and see Paris and Dewan and Angel.
And Paris is
myself.
hilarious too.
Okay,
But
so
I just had I'm horrible with names, and that's what it was really. But you're hilarious.
she said he said
She
this
is
girl
damn
is hilarious.
Like
Must
the
be Frankie
waves
French.
of laughter. I was a part of that. She made it happen.
But the best night I had at your place was going after Paris. Because she got on stage and she lit it on fire, right? So I'm
Yeah.
sitting on the sideline watching. I said, oh, this bitch.
Uh huh.
You're not
I
about to
remember
sit
that.
up in here and show me up?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I can't. And see, as
But
a
then
comic,
you came,
It was like
yeah,
a
and you're like, I have got to come correct. Like, I need to come
but
10
you
times more
as
correct.
a comedian, you have to do that.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
her. Look who's here.
Oh, my husband just walked in. Hey, Herbs.
Hey, what's going on, sir? So we're gonna go ahead and get
Yeah.
into this news right quick.
Let's do it.
And then we're going to, after we finish that, we're gonna take a break and come back and stay. Frankie's going to light the stage ablaze.
Oh, that'll be fun.
First up to bat, Donald Trump bans trans.
He needs to ban him damn self. Like, ban yourself, Donald. Like, just stop it.
I think we have a picture of the tweet, a series of tweets.
Did anybody realize how many trans there was in like the armed forces?
Yeah, already.
Yeah,
It's
right.
So many.
So
and they're furious.
It's it goes
You
from
read
bottom,
top-
from bottom
from
to
bottom
top.
to top.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's in.
After consultation with my generals, okay, so you went and met with generals and military experts, and they were like, "Get the trans out of here!" Like,
But guess what
seriously?
though?
They all said that they
No.
knew nothing about it, and they were all what is the word they use?
Blindsided.
He's such a dumbass. Like,
and a liar.
well, duh. He's just a blatant. He's oh god. But the thing with Donald Trump, this is the thing, is that people, you have his like blind followers that think that he has their best interest at heart. He serves himself and
course.
only himself and only his self-interest. If by chance someone like him benefits from that, that's a byproduct. That's not his intent ever. You know what I mean? And no one is really kind of taking stock of that and saying, hey, we have a psychopath sitting, at the head of the table,
Right, yeah.
driving the ship literally into war. You know what I mean? And just into destruction of humanity. Like, it's not okay. This is not okay.
It's not okay.
And it's
not
like
okay.
he's slowly chipping away at the rights of all of these different marginalized groups, and he's doing it on the back of patriotism. And all these people are saying, yeah, okay, and then it's going to end up being this very small group that's left, and then he's going to attack them too. You know what I mean? And it's
And nobody, because nobody's safe.
right, and no one's safe, and it's scary to me. It's scary to me.
Yeah, it's really crazy that like this already happened. It was called Brexit, and if we were just paying attention, I mean, Americans don't really pay attention to international news, but if we were paying attention, this is exactly what happened in the UK before Donald Trump, and because of they were all about marginalizing and Islamophobia and hating on everybody that wasn't Anglo-Saxon Protestant, then they were able to, oh yeah, y'all agree that we don't like these people? Okay, well, we're gonna add all these other policies under that.
Right.
Y'all just vote on racism,
Right.
and what you
That's
you
how
didn't
they got
actually
them.
open the bag, and you realize
see what was in
inside
there.
that bag,
Wait a minute,
y'all were
I'm in
losing
here
everything.
too. Right.
And they lost. The country
Yeah.
lost. They lost millions of dollars. They lost their rating.
Yep.
They lost their money declined. Our money became equivalent to theirs. When did that ever happen?
Right.
But
Yeah,
That's the
I
crazy
vote.
thing about it.
I'm gonna take a vote. We're gonna vote to ban Trump. Can I get an eye? Are there any eyes in the
Aye.
house?
I'll give you
Eyes?
all of the
Eyes?
letters.
Can I get one big eye on 3? 1, 2, 3.
Thursday night. I just needed to have that.
Okay, we need to move along because Kevin is giving me the mad face. So next we have North Korea. North Korea threatens to bomb the U.S. again
Oh,
today.
dear sweet Jesus. This is what I'm talking about.
I mean, like, and in other news, my toe hurts. I'm like, they do this every week.
yeah,
Like,
I'm not really taking it seriously. And if a missile can get from that far all the way over here without us like shooting it out of the air, then we really need to refocus what we're doing
Can
in
I
the
just say
military.
something?
Exactly, yes.
Trump's in office. So.
Anything could happen.
Anything's possible. That's all I'm saying.
that's crazy. I think we have a picture of Kim Jong. Did we show?
We did with
Oh,
that
we
terrible
did?
ass haircut.
He's so
Ugh.
horrible.
Kid and
Look
Play
at-
was out.
Ah!
That's hilarious.
That's really
Anthony
bad.
Jong. That was funny.
Yep.
A terrible haircut. Oh my God.
So now that we've realized that that's not a threat, next up to bat, Jeff Bezos.
Is he single?
I never heard of him.
He is the founder of Amazon.
Oh my God. Yeah, that makes
And he's
sense.
suddenly so hot to me now that I know he has
Are they both him?
$91.4 billion.
No, the other one is Bill Gates.
Oh, okay.
Bill
wait.
Gates was the richest man in the world. Now he's been whoop, boo boop.
Like, if he had just shown me his picture, I'd be like, oh my God, a shellless turtle. But now that I know he's got $91.4 billion, I'm like, oh my God, babe, we're getting divorced. I'm about to get on my Janet Jackson shit. You know, like, that's where I'm at.
90
Pregnant
let's
in
see.
2 seconds.
I think it's $91.4 billion.
That's ridiculous.
That's I don't even know that number. I don't even understand. Have you seen that video of Trump going billions and billions, billions. It's just all these clipped together.
I did see
footage.
that.
Yeah, of
Yeah,
him
yeah.
of all the time he said
Yeah.
he said billions.
Yeah.
He's such a dude.
You know who does the best Donald Trump impression?
Brent Wingate.
Brent
yeah,
Wingate.
Brent. Damn it, Wingate.
We're actually on a show with him next Thursday, August the 3rd at the
Who?
Bachelor's
I am
Mill.
too?
Yeah, you're the
Oh,
headliner.
excellent.
Oh my God,
perfect.
Frankie. You're the headliner.
Yay! Oh yeah, I was looking forward to that show.
I'm hosted. It's Frankie, Brent Wingate, and Alex Brown.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so cute.
Oh my God. And it's my bestie Orlando's birthday. So we're going to do birthday in the house, birthday. Shout out to Orlando, who also sings with me, who helped me with the Thursday night
tea.
Thursday night tea.
That's my jam. I'm
That
just
is
saying
the
that at home.
jam,
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we're going to have the fire, the hilarious, super funny comedian, Frankie French.
I'm excited to see her.
Thursday night tea with Anthony.
Oh wait,
we'll
I'm
be right
her.
back.
Okay.
DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen vision, listen vision. DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Hey, we're back. With what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, let me stop. Let me stop. You thought you were coming back to stomp on BET. We're live here. Listen Vision Live in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Welcome back to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. I'm your host, Anthony Oakes. I have a special, super funny, hilarious comedian in the house tonight. I love this lady. I look up to her. She will be tonight at the Draft House doing Facebook monologues on August the 19th. She will be at the DC Improv. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm round of applause for Frankie French.
Thank you. That was such a good intro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So I'm actually going to tell you guys a couple stories, if that's okay. It's just about how kids ruin everything, if I can do that. No, I mean, kids are great, but I mean, it is kind of the worst STD ever. Like, you just don't get rid of that for 18 years for sure, sometimes longer, depending on how crappy your parenting is. But anyway, so these stories so the first one's about the first time my daughter saw a penis, which sounds terrible, right? I know that sounds horrible, but it's hilarious, I promise. So she was like, and it's going to sound worse as we go along, but it gets really funny. So she was like 4. No, she was probably like 3, actually. She was like 3, and we lived in a townhouse. And I was getting ready to go out with some of my girlfriends, and it was me and a bunch of girlfriends in the kitchen, pre-gaming, you know, because it's safer to drive drunk if you get drunk at home. So we're pre-gaming, and she comes in the kitchen. I'm like, hey, Bootsy, do me a favor, run down upstairs in the bathroom and get my makeup case so I can do my makeup. Okay, Mommy. And she takes off up the stairs, and I hear a scream, a blood-curdling scream. I hear a door slam, and then I hear a tiny little feet come scurrying back down the stairs. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And she runs into the kitchen, and she's out of breath. Now, picture this 3-year-old little adorable little girl with this long hair, and it's just bouncing back and forth. And she's like, Now, before I go any further, I have to tell you that my husband is black because it's relevant to the story. It's relevant to the story. So she's like, Mommy, oh my God, come quick. There's something wrong with Daddy. And I'm like, oh my God, like what happened? Did he fall? She said, no. I went into the bathroom and he's naked. And I saw the front. Daddy is pooping from the front. So she one, saw her first penis and did not know what it was, thank God. But two, ruined my husband's penis for me for pretty much forever. Because every time like we're like in the mix of like being tender, I'm always thinking, ugh, that's his poop. Ugh. Which is just horrifying for so many reasons. So now let's fast forward to like 2 years later. When she was like, maybe like a year or two later, she's like 4.5, 5, somewhere in there. And I've always been a firm believer of if you're old enough to ask the question, you are old enough for the real answer. You know, within reason. You don't have to get graphic with children, but give them the truth. Don't tell them, well, 2 seagulls love each other so much. No, that's just, don't do that. So she comes to me and she's like, Mommy. And now at this stage, this is when her bossiness kind of kicked in. She's like, Mommy, where do babies come from? And I'm like, well, girlfriend, Mommy can draw, so get me a pen and a pad, have a seat. I'm fixing to show and tell you. So I draw a uterus and some fallopian tubes and some eggs and one single sperm, just a sperm, because I felt like that was better to show her like what an individual sperm looked like instead of just putting some lotion in my hand and going like this and saying, that's what it'll look like the first time you see it. Like I felt like that was inappropriate. So I just drew the single sperm. And I explained to her that these are the seeds, and the dad has them in his testicles, and these are the eggs, and the mom has those in her uterus. And the seeds go into the uterus and fertilize the egg, and the egg attaches to the uterine wall, and it grows a baby. She was like, oh, okay, I think I got it. So she repeats it back to me. She goes, okay, so the dad has the seeds in his testicles. I said, exactly. And the mommy has the eggs in her belly. I said, 100%. And she goes, and the seeds go into the belly, fertilize the egg, and they grow a baby. I was like, you nailed it. She then follows that up with, so how do the seeds get into the mommy's tummy? Does she swallow them? Like I said a minute ago, though, if you're old enough to ask a question, you're old enough for the real answer. So I said, no, sweetheart, what we're talking about right now is how to make a baby. What you are thinking of is how to get a husband. All right, you guys, I've been Frankie French. You all have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen Vision, Listen Vision, DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony.
Listen Vision, listen.
And we are back with Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. I am Anthony. Okay.
Thursday night tea.
Come on, one more time.
Thursday night tea.
It's Thursday night tea.
With
with
Anthony
Anthony.
and Frankie.
Yeah.
What? I just,
Oh.
sorry, what?
Frankie's trying to take over my show.
That's not how it goes. My bad.
Look, black people always trying to come on and take over.
Right.
Frankie.
Right.
I love
Thursday
Frankie French.
night, Frankie. What? That's not. I thought that was a lyric. No. Okay.
No, Frankie, Anthony.
Sounds the same. All right.
This is Solly Watts. Give Solly a round of applause from
Hey.
Lock Love. We have some pictures of some of your work.
I'm excited to see this.
Let's see.
Cayuta.
Shout out to Mother Earth.
I know.
I love her.
Isn't she
She's
adorable?
amazing. Yes, she is. I love Kimberly.
She's been a client for 7 years. She was like one of the top 5. She was like one of the first
Her locks
5
are just
clients.
delicious.
They're like Mother Nature. If Mother
I wanna
Nature
eat
had
them like
locks,
spaghetti.
Look,
Yum.
those look like jump ropes. I want a double dutch.
I know.
1, 1, 2, 2. You know people that take a real long time to get in the ropes.
They were called white. But go
Okay.
ahead.
Oh, of the salon. That's the front of the salon.
Is this where is that where
Yep.
I've been?
So
That's what
Okay.
it looks like when it's a salon, though. Because you've never seen it
No,
like
I've
that.
never seen it as a salon.
these pictures look great.
So cute.
Yeah, it's so eclectic and comfortable. That's
I
why
like the
love
color
it.
scheme too.
It's
Very
amazing.
warm.
and inviting.
Yeah.
Inviting. It's at 402 8th Street, Northeast, Washington, D.C. We also cleaned that entire area out. That's the upstairs waiting area. We also cleaned that area out, and we rent the space as an event space. We have a show this weekend called Smoke and Joke. Go get your tickets on Eventbrite. And we rent it out for parties, bar mitzvahs, mazel tov.
Paris is on that one, right? This
Paris
weekend?
is the host
Yeah.
this weekend at Smoke and Joke.
I'm gonna say right now, and this is full disclosure, I was slightly leery of a Smoke and Joke show when you first approached me about it, and I was like, I don't know how that's gonna mix, right? Anytime you invite me, I am 100% there. They are literally the best shows in DC. The audience is just, they're gagging, ready for your comedy to get in their faces. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the space is so welcoming and inviting. Like, everyone there is just absolutely lovely. So those are
Thanks,
some of the
Frankie.
those are some of the best
that's
shows.
Amazing.
You're just
I
saying
appreciate
that.
that.
No, I'm really not.
No, I think you're
No,
really.
I really,
I think
really
it's
promise.
genuine.
I promise I'd be like, oh, it was interesting.
So we have a few topics that we're going to discuss just right quick. And then we're going to get to our other special guest, Kim B. Miller. She is an amazing spoken word, talented
Cheers.
poet, artist, poet laureate. She's amazing. Yeah, there she goes. Hey,
Cheers.
Kim. So we're going to be with Kim a little later on. She is the haiku priestess. She's going to come slay us.
I saw you on Kayson's show, right? Is that where it was? It could have been. Yeah, Kayson Wilson. Yeah, I'm sure
I
it
always
was.
see her at Busboys and Poets at Charity Show. Shout out to Charity Blackwell. Every first Monday at Busboys and
Charity
Poets.
has a show there?
Yeah.
How come
she's-
I don't know that?
Yo.
Charity, you and I have a problem. And I'll be there next show.
So we are going to get into the first thing. Justin Bieber. Justin
Needs to quit
Bieber. Yep, the Beepster. Are you a believer?
I was.
I like the last album.
I
The
was.
last album was fire. I'm sorry. Sorry. How's it go? Now I keep hearing.
That one. That one.
That one.
You know.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just humming.
I know
I
my
can't think of
mama
it.
don't.
That's
like
the one.
you.
That's
Now,
that's what I'm
you're
trying to
Okay,
get to.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the word.
He is a believer himself now. He has found religion and he canceled his tour.
Boy, bye.
Oh, is that why
Boy,
he canceled it?
bye.
Yeah, he has a new spiritual advisor, and he canceled his
Other
tour.
words, a charlatan who's going
Oh.
to take all of the Beeb's dough.
A pastor is his best friend. That guy, the young
Yeah, the
pastor
young-
that's apparently really fit or something like that.
Actually, he's super sexy. Let's just go ahead and get it out there.
Just
the
about
pastor
to
is
be
super
out-
sexy, and they were in the pool together in the picture that I saw.
Exactly.
That's what I read in the newspaper.
Yeah, so he found a husband. I mean, he found religion, and then he just hit a paparazzi with his truck.
That is so legit. That is so legit. Well,
He
why?
did.
I'm going to say it here first. In 12 to 18 months, the Beebs will be in these streets trying to get herpes from Usher. Seriously. So he can get that 1.1 million.
Actually, Usher-
He's going to need that
Usher
payday.
discovered the Beepster, so he probably already has it.
True story. Well, that's what I'm saying. The charlatan's about to take all of his dough. Watch, I'm telling you.
This is all allegedly here. Allegedly.
Oh, sorry. Allegedly.
So
I don't know if I did that
Yeah,
right.
Bieber, we're so glad you found yourself and found religion.
He needs to find a
He needs
shirt.
to come out with a hot gospel album. Yo, that would be fire, right?
He's going to. Oh, called it. He's 100% going to.
Yo, Justin.
Oh my God. Yeah, he is. He's about to.
So also what we have Naomi Campbell has a brand new wax figure.
That shit, how does it look?
I
Is it
just
better
say-
than Beyonce? Oh!
Can I just tell you that I
babe.
literally thought
What
that
is
that
his
was
name?
someone impersonating her. Literally, I didn't think that that could be real.
I
But
thought it was like a drag queen
What is his
type
name?
something. Exactly.
that's what I thought. I thought it was
Yeah,
a
I
drag
thought it was like a
queen.
drag queen
It came
type
after the whole
something.
like Trump thing, so I figured it was. You know what I mean?
That's so disrespectful. You know what?
I'm starting to think it's a thing.
They are there in these streets trying to break black women down. Did you see what they did to Beyonce?
Did you see Beyonce?
Beyonce looked like Shakira. Shakira,
Yeah, that was really
come
bad
to my
and
saying in my body.
Oh my God, why'd your
Okay,
vibrato
so-
sound just like her?
That was it for our little celebrity news. We're gonna come right back. I'm gonna set up for Kim B. Miller. She is an amazing spoken word artist. She is a haiku priestess. Stay tuned for
Church.
some little nuggets, and we're coming back with Kim B. Miller. Thursday Night Tea with Anthony, with Solly and Frankie.
Thursday night tea. That was fun.
Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth with comedy. Community mixed with a little celebrity. Every Thursday night at 6 in the evening. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea.
It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony.
Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night Tea. It's Thursday Night Tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday Night Tea. Thursday Night. We are back with Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Woo! Yo! Hey, yo, be sure to tune in for the next show, Spotlight on the City. Spotlight on the City is in the house. Over the city. Over, and over. Spotlight over the city. I have an amazing artist, super amazing spoken word artist. Her name is Kim B. Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kim. Now, Kim, tell us just a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to go into your art.
Okay, I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn's in the house.
BK in the house.
And let's see, what else fun? I love poetry.
You love poetry.
What do you have coming up soon?
Let's see, in a couple of
Thanks,
weeks,
Jacob.
I will be in Denver, Colorado.
Smoke up, Denver.
Denver. For the National Poetry event there.
Okay.
I'll be teaching haikus and hopefully in the haiku death match.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Kim B. Miller.
Hello. So since you know me for haikus, I will do some haikus for you. And time is short, so I will do those. Those are good short ones. To explain what a haiku is, for those of you who don't know, it's a very short poem. In Japan, they were on nature and flowers. That's where haiku came from, originated. But everything that comes to the United States gets changed, so they can be on any subject here. But you have to follow the rule: 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. Not 5 words, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables. You won't hear that when I'm saying it. No, it has to be written really strict. So I'm just going to go into it, say haiku, and get started. Haiku. Even Jesus was betrayed by one of his boys, so who's your Judas? Haiku. Strong women are not unbreakable. We just know you ain't the hammer. Okay, let's see some other haikus on varying subjects. Haiku. How many times do you have to fall before you stop tripping yourself? Haiku. Some of you do not have haters unless your mirror started talking. Haiku. Can't drown out problems with liquor, needles, or pills. Pain will wait for you. Haiku. Her name ain't Jesus. She can't quench your thirst. You got peace and peace mixed up. Haiku. Can I do a little one that's off the pad?
You sure can, as long as you don't drop the F-bomb.
Okay, no F-bombs in any of mine. Haiku. I don't know who's watching, so don't take it personal. Your vagina can't speak, so stop asking for love with lips that don't talk. Haiku. Let's do one for the fellas. Haiku. You cheat, but you say you love her. Well, tell your heart to talk to your dick. Haiku. OJ thought he was on the porch. Now he knows he never left the field.
Ooh.
Haiku. Ain't you sick of gargling with someone else's spit? Drink your own Kool-Aid.
One more.
One more. Let's see what to end with. Okay. Haiku. Stop asking fools for wisdom. You don't see lions asking sheep nothing.
I'd like to thank Kimby Miller for coming out. Also, I'd like to thank my special guest co-host, Frankie French. Give Frankie a round of applause. Also, our special guest, Solly Watts from Lock Love Salon. Go check him out at 402 8th Street Northeast. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in to Thursday Night Tea with Anthony. Coming up next is Spotlight Over the City. Tune in next week.
DC's #1 recording studio.
Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. Thursday night tea. It's Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. Thursday night tea with Alex and Anthony. News, sports, truth.